the amount of diamonds used in the drawers. That's useless. Dawning Stars Crest. That's useless. Dawning Stars Crest. How can I even get with this? Obviously can't get a skin. One shop. Exclusive items. That's useless. Only one emote. It's not worth it. Dawning Stars Crest. How can I even get with this? Obviously can't get a skin. 30 on shop. Very freaking exclusive item. It's decent. Better than nothing. That's useless. Only one emote. It's not worth it. Dawning Stars Crest. I don't even get with this. Obviously can't get a skin.
team is banning.
Hoot hoot! Horology is my craft. Diggy is my name.
And welcome to our stream tonight. So we do have Godvalley and Inviktus Corp tonight. They will be versing each other, of course, as the semi-finals of the lower bracket. And of course, we will have our finals of the lower bracket tomorrow, which will be the winner of this versus MCF. And welcome to our stream tonight. There's a lot to look forward to. Godvalley and Inviktus Corp. Our first bands have come out tonight. They will be versing each other. On the side of Godvalley, they have banned out as the semi-finals of the lower bracket. On the side, and of course, we will
introduce your co-casters.
Okay, can you wait? I think they know you're here because when Beast opened the mic, you were busy talking about 20K and all of that.
But remember, we got an American guest here. We got an American guest. Introduce the American. And use the dude. Say, what up, dude?
It's Fluffy.
Yeah, the American.
I mean, okay.
Don't you say hi?
Okay, so I am joined here by both Fluffy and Avi. So yeah. Anyway, we do see that Dig being banned out. Super shady, choosing to go that Gwyn. Not really sure if you're going to see him go Gwyn Roam or XP or Jungle. Doesn't really seem like Jungle though. And on the side of Inviktus Corp, we do see that Borg and CC coming in. I mean, I like both of those picks, but it is a Borg Jungle. And Fluffy, we know how you feel about that.
Yes, I don't like it. Thank you for remembering me this time, Kamal. I really appreciate it.
I always remember you, Fluffy. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, we do see Toko going with that Vexana and Tomb picking up the carry. Also going with carry. Oh, Sprint was Vengeance before. Okay. Oh no, never mind. Just flame shot. Okay. Execution. Just playing with our feelings at this point. We don't really know what the spell is going to be.
You can just leave it. You can just leave it and just say what spell they went with after the fact. That's why I don't usually like saying the spell right now. I just usually wait up until the drafts are finalized.
No, this Harry is having fun with changing spells. But anyway, we do see Barats and Minotaur being banned out. And yeah, so it is last picks. We see Xavier coming up from Slim Shady. Jin Woo circling down that Benedetta. Well, Tony seems to want to go Kimmy.
I doubt it's going to be.
Okay. This makes more sense.
But tell me, I'm wondering about the Lunox and the Xavier pick together.
Oh, Martis was left open.
It might be Lunox Gold. It could be Lunox Gold because we have seen that. Because they didn't ban it out.
Why?
So yeah. Jinwoo will be going XP Benedetta and Tony will be going Martis Jungle. And of course, last pick coming in from Inviktus Corp.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I actually like the Martis into this comp, to be honest with you. I feel like every hero outscales the Martis on the side of Inviktus. Because Lunox can usually, she can keep her distance from Martis quite well and deal enough damage to kill him before he gets to her. X-Borg outscales Martis and CT as well.
Yeah, but remember, you don't have to necessarily have a composition that scales better than your opponent. Sometimes you can just have a few early game heroes, especially looking at the side of like Godvalley. They have carry. You know, Vexana as well is really, really good in age, especially as the game carries on. So I think in terms of the late game, they are somewhat covered. I think the Martis was just to have a bit of early game insurance, to have that early game dominance that allows you to kind of snowball. So I think that's kind of what they were going for. But maybe I'm wrong, man.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
which
I
side do you
kind of
prefer?
agree with
Let's ask that.
Aiden. Like, I'm also not really sure about Lunox Gold. Like, I know it's kind of meta, and a lot of people are using Lunox in the gold lane, but I just don't like it. I could never like it. I prefer traditional marksman, like Carrie, or
Yeah,
Leslie,
Larry
or
NB inspired.
Brody, or even Claude. But anyway, um, yeah. I mean,
Well,
in terms of
which draft do
class,
you guys prefer?
I'm preferring
Wait, why are you saying
1v9.
even Claude? Like Claude is a bad pick.
No, I
Claude is
mean
a good
like
pick.
even Claude. No, I
Is that the
didn't
way you
mean
said
that
it,
it was
bro?
a bad pick.
I'm just trolling you. I'm just
Well,
trolling you.
Like, Sarah doing
Claude
so
actually
much
got a.
so from the Xavier.
Well, if you guys look at the patch that came out today, Claude actually got an indirect buff, I think, with the new adjustments of how heroes work, if that makes sense. And Vexana actually got a very big nerf. Her first skills doesn't terrify as long. Its range or its for it to hit is quite more difficult, and the second skill's damage I think got reduced as well.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know.
There's something to take
I'm
note
just
as
saying
well.
for interest's sake. Yes, but Super Shady doing quite a lot of work so far in the early stages here, and yeah, and the Kufra falls to the decimation.
I thought you were gonna add a bit of American oomph to it. Like, oh my gosh.
I do not have an American accent, and I would
No,
die before I
I'm
had
trying to
one.
troll you, dog. Be trollable. Don't be like Samara. Don't be like Samara and get offended.
What?
But
I mean, you guys
I'm
Okay,
just
troll me
joking.
all the time, and I don't even say anything.
Okay.
guys, you heard it here first.
do.
Don't be like Samara.
We heard it here first.
I mean, it's not like you could be like me even if you tried, Fluffy. So that's that. And
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I believe you have some
I'm
distinct features which would make it quite difficult. Yes, I agree with this.
Oh, high ad with the flicker. I think he misused that. Tony gets the retribution. Uses the decimate onto two members. Does get the double kill. Looking to go on to Slim Shady here. And I think he might get the kill. Uses the decimation a bit too early. And unfortunately he doesn't. However, Vendetta was in the back line. I thought maybe something would come out of it. But he was extremely low. Forced to escape. But Memphis comes in with the kill. Wow, that was amazing. A wonderful chaos and order combination to get the kill onto it was Tokoloshi, if I'm not mistaken. It was Tokoloshi, right?
Toko, yeah.
Yes, it was Tokoloshi.
I mean that he
It was
used to
on
flicker
the-
just to get in the back, kill him, and then use the ult to just escape. That was so smooth.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, but this Martin is popping off here. Oh, and Xbox might be in trouble here. He does need to use Last Insanity to get out.
I told you
but I
about the
think
Martus
Supra
early
does
game. I told you about the Martus early game. Also, the Benedetta here. I would like to take a moment just to look at the skin. I know a lot of people are praising it. So what do you guys think about that skin right now? As it just slowly
I mean,
approaching that bot lane?
this is the first time I'm seeing it, but yeah, I have
Is
seen a
this
lot
a
of
new-
people saying that it looks really nice.
Is this a new MPL skin of it?
Okay, let me have a look at the effects. Ooh, okay, no, that is pretty.
While
but
Samara's
Slim Shady
admiring
gets
a
the
skin
kill
when you
onto
would say a fight.
Tekoloshi. A bit of a back and forth game, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think Super Shady will fall here.
He's not
Yeah,
really
and-
in such a
Yeah.
good position, but he does manage to get away.
Oh, Jinyu.
But with all this
uses
happening in
that-
the mid lane,
nothing's really happening in the mid lane. Ian in a very bad position and Kerry doing a lot of damage. Does manage to get out extremely low HP. Man.
I was meaning the mid lane turret, all the gold went to Martis and the turret damage fell, but it's okay.
I wasn't focusing on that. But Memphis being dived on by two members does have that light side of his skills, so he might have popped it just to escape, or rather he didn't. I don't think he did. So that's still an old save. The Tyrant's Rage used by High N, but it doesn't really get a lot of members. It does get Tony, but it doesn't come out to anything. Vendetta used the Cotton Call to try to keep a few members of Godvalley in place, but they did manage to escape. Ooh, Jinwoo here, in a very rough spot as Vendetta is chasing him down, but he will manage to escape. So there's a lot of near calls happening here, man. What do you guys think about the game so far as we're approaching the 6th minute?
Well, I think Gwen is helping to explain my point why I think Xbox Jungle isn't as valid. Just popping that Faraga armor of his before the turtle, making sure Xbox doesn't really have the ability to contest at all. But we might see a jump, but we do see that light ult coming out.
Memphis with the clutch order play there. Decimation does come out from Tony. Doesn't get the kill onto Memphis, but in the meantime, Super Shady is taken down, and Kufra, or rather High End, does get the kill. So it is a 1-for-0 trade towards the side of Inviktus Corp this time.
Yeah, plays going left and right here between the two. We might see Xbox get in trouble. Okay, he does get out.
Yeah, he didn't have that decimation, so there was no way he could commit onto it. High-End engages onto Tony. Tony taken really, really low as Inviktus Corp are looking for a blood hunt. Oh, Jinwoo engages onto the back line, does get High-End really, really low, but is in a very bad position. 1 HP, but he does manage to escape. So in that skirmish, a lot of ults were used, but no one taken down, and that feels more of like an epic play, you know, and everybody, there's like a team fight, everybody uses their ults, but surprisingly no one goes down.
Definitely. We might see here at the turtle fight coming in from both sides. Super Shady just poking the Xbox at this stage.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I think this is the last total of the game. I'm still surprised that Inviktus Corp decided not to engage, but Super Shady engages onto Vendetta, does use the Valak Requiem and the Spatial Migration. Jinwoo decides to carry on the pursuit, but is in a very bad position. Meanwhile, Tony does take down the turtle, as it is the third turtle of the game, going to the side of Godvalley. Spatial Migration was used by Super Shady, didn't get anyone. Tony did manage to use Jinwoo in the backline manages to get High End, also in a very bad position, as a shutdown for Memphis on a 302 KDA. So it is a EXP for Aroma, but yeah, I think they did get the total. So Godvalley managed to get the total in that fight.
Yeah, I have to say, things are looking very equal between the two teams. We do see that Godvalley is engaging on the CC as well.
I'm kind of surprised Samara decided to log off as soon as the match genuinely started.
And, Samara doesn't like talking.
Yeah, she was talking.
I'm not very big on talking. Huh?
Your husband Sippy
for the last time, Sippy and I are not dating, and I have nothing to do with Doof.
You know, I'm just trolling you. Oh, but Mystic in a very bad position as a few members of Godvalley engages onto him. Tony does use that Decimate, if I'm not mistaken, does manage to get the kill onto Mystic. That will count for a lot as High End flickered onto Godvalley, used that ult but caught no one. Jinwoo gets the shutdown. A double kill for Jinwoo. Dang. So Vendetta's the only member from Inviktus Corp still up. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. I'm still a bit of a patient, supposed to go to the clinic or something. But my voice will
And
suffice for the moment. But that was
did
a
you
five
not
for
go to the
one.
doctors? Weren't you supposed
Sorry,
to go to the doctors?
I was.
Uh,
But black people don't want to go for anything I have to pay
mhm.
for. Anyway, the Lord goes to God Valley. The first Lord goes to God Valley. It is a I get these names, but it is not an enhanced load. It is not a luminous load. Whatever the first load is called, it goes to God Valley as they try to synchronize all their three ways, hoping to get a few torrents, maybe even one base torrents, or one base torrent rather. So what do you guys think of the game so far?
I'm
I mean,
gonna wait for
at
Samar to answer.
what? I am answering. Uh, at this point of the game, it does seem like the tables are going to flip a bit, and that's mostly because this side of Invictus Corp hasn't taken a single turret this entire game. While Godvalley has taken 5, and they are quite a bit in the lead with around a 5k gold lead. But they are leading in only 2 kills. Oh, well, this could change now. Okay, it did change. But anyway, yeah, I think at this point of the game, it might start to look a bit one-sided. So I think that from here on outwards, it's going to be more or less domination on the side of 1v9.
Oh, high end does engage onto Tokolo. She did manage to trap a few members. Jinwoo decides to respond, does get a kill, and somehow manages to escape that. I was actually surprised that Tony got a shutdown. I didn't actually think his Vendetta's KDA was that good, but so it goes to show I wasn't necessarily paying attention to everything. But yeah, Super Shady in a very bad position at the moment. Vendetta's doing a lot of damage, does manage to get the kill, but Tomb with the carry coming in clutch is doing a lot of damage, cautioning worry for Invictus Corp as Tomb is attacking relentlessly, unscathed even. And it kind of shows the composition without a marksman really, really starts to fall off. It doesn't really matter if you have like a Lunox or it doesn't really matter your composition, but a composition without a marksman, usually around these stages, is where they suffer the most.
Also, I think I'm not really a huge fan of the Lunox gold lane because, like I said, I do prefer like traditional marksmen because the difference in the scaling is massive.
Traditional marksman like a Layla. Would you rather seen a Layla or
No. Definitely not a Layla.
You never know.
Guys, she's lying
Oh,
to
but the
you.
Lord is taken to half HP. It seems as though Godvalley are going to take this uncontested, as I don't see a way, or rather there is. As Super Shady uses the Violet Requiem onto Mystic. Also, the Eternal God comes out. Kerry does manage to, or rather, Memphis does manage to get a shutdown on Tony, a double kill as well. Almost the triple kill, but Super Shady comes in clutch. But in the meantime, Kerry comes in with the triple kill, leaving only Slim Shady to defend that upper torrent versus a Benedetta and a Gwen. But dang, I forget how good this hero is at defending bases. Man. That Xavier is really, really good. I'm not talking about the guy. I don't know Slim Shady like that, but the hero, yeah, it's very good. It's very good, and they at least managed to buy a few more moments. You know what I mean? Because as the game goes on, I think that the CC as well as Shady engages onto Vendetta with the Violet Requiem and the Spatial Migration. He is really, really low as Tony does use that Decimate and manages to get the kill. I think he's looking and searching. Jinwoo in the meantime kills off Memphis on this Lunox. Again, seemingly like a bad pick, as this will be a free enhanced load for Godvalley. Dang. I really need to turn off my mic when I cough. My bad. But yeah, what do you guys think of the game so far?
I mean, like I said, from that point onwards, it's becoming pretty much one-sided. And the gold lead is around, well, almost 9k. So yeah, it is pretty bad, you know, things aren't looking so good for the side of Inviktus Corp.
But remember, Fluffy said Inviktus Corp kind of scale better, so I'm wondering if you rather share the same sentiment.
No, I don't really think they're gonna have any leeway to actually scale at the moment, because you know they're kind of lacking in gold.
Kind of lacking in gold, but yeah, I don't think the game will end rather soon, especially with how Inviktus Corp's draft is really good at like wave clearing, especially this load. It hasn't really resulted in much if you actually look at it, but they do manage to get that mid turret, and it seems as though they're going to push for the top turret as well. So maybe that is a bit of a trade, something useful for them.
Yeah, they did get the bot turret and the mid turret as well, at least.
I think the bot turret they
So
got
it
at
does
the
kind of-
previous team fight, right?
No, I think it was the minions. While the Lord was pushing in, they just went for the Lord and left the minions to style that.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened. I could be wrong.
No, you're actually right.
Okay.
I love how Samara says I'm actually right, as if it never happened.
Whoa, Super Shady with the
what a good
Spinnaker
job.
combination into the spatial migration. Benedetta into the back line does manage to get the Xavier. Double kill for Jinwoo as well, but Tokoloshi is taken down in that skirmish. But that does leave Mystic and Vendetta to defend this against Tuma on this carry versus Tony. But on Godvalley are extremely low at the moment, as Vendetta is doing a hell of a lot of damage. Does use the cotton call onto Tony and Jinwoo. It seems as though they'll manage to defend this, but what a play from Super Shady. Damn, that was sudden. That was a good one. That was a good one. That's like a Keyboy-esque type of play. Although you don't survive, so I'm not going to give you that much credit, but still. Okay, let me not be too critical. Let me not be too critical. That was a wonderful play, Super Shady. Really living up to the name of Super. I'm trying to make it name joke, but it's nothing else, so take that as you will.
Hey, but will the real Slim Shady please stand up, because we don't know who it is? No, I'm just kidding.
The real Slim Shady really stood up. Thank you. You know what I mean? The real Slim Shadies really stood up in that skirmish, man. Thank you. You know, Samar, we make a great team. See? We make a great team.
Do we?
Nah. I'm just carrying you right now. Like, I'm carrying you right now. It's not even close. But Godvalley seems to be... I think this will be a free load for them. And it is. It will be extremely hard for Inviktus Corp to defend this one. Jinwoo hunting for those backline members. The immortality is used. Oh! He switched his item. Jinwoo! Oh my days! Did you guys see that? Mystic uses the final insanity, does get Tokoloshi. And unfortunately, Vendetta is taken down as well. But that Lunox damage coming in clutch at the moment, and it does get Tomb on this carry. But wow, dang, whoa, that was crazy. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see? He didn't get what he wanted. He didn't get the Xavier, which I think was his target in that. But the escape, man, that was insane.
He did the triple switch. He did the immortality to Winter Truncheon 2, and he also got the Rose Gold booty in time as well.
Yeah, the triple switch, man. The triple switch. I'm sure his girlfriend is very happy. Those are very fast hands. Those are extremely fast hands. The item switch was absolutely crazy. But Slim Shady does engage onto Invictus Corp. Is in a very bad position, but Jinwoo is in a position to retaliate. Didn't manage to get off his skills, but is searching for Slim Shady. Seems as though he'll get it, and he does get it shut down. However, or rather, was it Vendetta? Yeah, I think it was Vendetta who got the shutdown, but I think it will mean it won't mean for nothing, as Xavier is one of the most, or rather, the annoying hero that Godvalley are experiencing at the moment. As long as Xavier is still at the base, it's very hard for them to, mount a challenge. But I don't really think it counts for anything. I think that was a bit too early, but that was still a good play, managing to take down one member before going down.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Eric. It doesn't really do anything for the fact that the Lord hasn't spawned yet. So you're not really going to push into the base. But it does look like we do have a team fight happening here. The Kufra does lose the immortality.
Yeah, we did have a team fight. A lot of ults were used right now. The last insanity was used onto Tomb. Did manage to get the kill onto him, but Tokoloshi manages to retaliate and gets a kill on Memphis. Sorry, but Vendetta engages onto Jinwoo, and Vendetta is doing a lot of damage. He's doing a heck of a lot of damage, and that sustain is crazy. Now that damage coming from Slim Shady is a lot, but in the meantime, those minions are pushing. They are pushing, and they manage to get the base really, really low, and they might end this. Just one more, and it might be GG. It might be GG. No, it isn't.
This is where we need to say the Vex flick of black.
It isn't. Damn, that recall came in time, and they managed to defend it. I think Tokoloshi's trying to force the minions. Oh, but the top minions. Look at them. They're not focusing the base. They're not focusing the base. Yeah, Inviktus Corp managed to defend that. Damn, Vendetta gets a kill onto Tokoloshi. I wasn't even paying attention. I was looking at Mystic taking down this Lord, but that will be huge for Inviktus Corp in this team fight. Tomb is doing a lot of damage, high and extremely low, and Tomb does manage to get the kill. Curtain Call is used onto him. Did manage to proc that immortality off of Vengeance. So Tomb is really coming out at the moment. Mystic does get the red tree, uses the last insanity to force a few members off, on Memphis is caught out. That is a 2 for 2 trade, right? I think, but
yeah, but I don't
they
know
managed
if
to
they
take down the Lord
the
and lost a few members. But Tony deciding to engage onto Inviktus Corp. I don't know what they're hoping for at the moment. Maybe they're trying to give Carry the leeway to take down the base, but that Xavier is doing a heck of a lot of damage at the moment. Vendetta engaging onto Jinwoo, but again, Jinwoo comes in clutch with the item switches. Did manage to switch the immortality along with the rose gold, and did manage to survive. But now Inviktus Corp with a bit of breathing space, as they have a luminous Lord on their side, as opposed to how bleak it would have been if it had been charging to their base. I'm still surprised that with 23 minutes in, and Inviktus Corp only managed to get one turret. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that gold lead just hurt him quite a lot. Not being able to really push, and with the base that is that low. But we do see them getting a bit more comfortable, going out of the base at least. Pushing a bit harder.
Yeah, man, because we're at that stage of the game where it doesn't really matter. As you can see, the gold is kind of switching, or it has switched towards Inviktus Corp on a 3k gold lead. But it counts for nothing, as most of everyone actually has like 4 items, has a few thousand gold. It's a spare for item changes, like Jinwoo just showed. Damn, I can't believe. I don't know if this is just me, but I've seen an opportunity here for Godvalley, because Inviktus Corp keep leaving these minions to push. Maybe if what do you call this? What do they call that?
A back
yeah,
door?
but what do they call that tank thingy where it allows you to conceal right? It's called conceal, right?
Yeah,
Conceal.
It's
called conceal. I feel like maybe they can do that with just one lane. Just push all 3 of them. Wait to see which ones they defend. Use conceal onto whichever lane is least defended, and you might catch off Slim Shady doing a one-man base defense. You never really know, right? Especially with the carry, the build that he's went with. You know, the Windtalker, corrosion into the Demon Hunter as well. So it's the 3 Trinity build with only the Slim Shady engages onto higher and uses that spatial migration. But Tony is in a very bad position as Mystic used that last insanity. Did get a kill onto him, but Toob in a very bad position as he is killed off. But to pay attention to Jinwoo as he's in the backline, does manage to get the back door. Something that I was referring to just a second ago. Does get the back door and clinches that win for Godvalley in this best of 3. That was clutch. I do not know how Jinwoo did not get man of the match right now. That's my MVP.
Yeah, I definitely the play that in the game that won the game.
Yeah, so that's the first game of the series. What do you guys think of it?
Well, I think it was a very good game coming out from both teams. I just don't understand because I've been seeing Godvalley play a few matches. I would personally not leave the Guinevere open because we do know it's one of Shady's favorite pickups. Although that's what I've noticed in the tournament. I don't know if you guys disagree or not. But yeah, I think Inviktus Corp really needs to maybe ban something else. But a very good game coming out from both. It's not a lot of games that goes to 24 minutes.
Yeah, that was an extremely long game, and you're doing this thing of not inviting me again. Hey, these.
What?
Yeah,
I invited you.
Nah. You were about to start. My invitation got expired. I don't know why, but it is what it is.
I was not about to start.
Nah, I'm just joking with you. But yeah, Fluffy has gave us his 2 cents on that game. What are yours?
Oh, is Seppi here?
Yeah, well, my thoughts there are that I don't know anything because my power just came back on.
Oh, I was actually referring to the silent, unbiased queen over here. But yeah, welcome, Seppi. Welcome, man. Welcome. So you can take over because my voice is cracked. My voice is cracked, bro.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys. I did not charge my power bank, so I was not able to pass. But I'm here now.
I'll give you a quick recap of what happened.
All right.
We discussed the fact that you and Samar are dating secretly.
Yes.
We are not.
I did bring that up to us.
He said yes. What?
Yes, he said yes. He's a proud man. He owns up to it.
No,
he knows it. He accepts it. Well, that's why I like
No.
He doesn't want to live in fear anymore. Samar wants to come out.
Hey, Fluffy, the real Slim Shady showed up. Hey, Fluffy, the real Slim Shady showed up right now. Ooh, okay.
We have our other panelist, Teriyaki. If he would.
Okay, that's a panelist. I actually thought maybe Teriyaki was gonna go with Inviktus Corp, maybe like I don't know, a switch or something. I thought maybe we were about to see some madness, but okay. Welcome, Teriyaki. How are you doing, dog?
I don't think he's here right now, but I will.
Oh, okay.
Get him into this.
So he's just spectating for decoration, Jay. Okay.
Is he not going to be joining a call?
I am trying my best to get him into this.
Okay. I will give him permissions when he joins. If he joins. Where did Fluffy go? Fluffy just abandoned her.
Oh, I was gonna say we could do like a panel and then. Okay.
Anyway, he did leave the lobby and
he said he can
about to...
He just said he can join for one game. So I believe there's one game left.
Yes.
This is the
No,
second match
no, we
we are
don't
going to
know.
play.
We don't know. It could be one game, it could be 2 games. So
Yeah.
maybe Inviktus Corp might come up with a, what do they call it? A reverse sweep? No. What do they call it? A comeback? Is it a reverse sweep?
Yeah,
I
it's a
think it's
comeback.
called a reverse-
But anyway,
Anyway,
Yeah,
I would like
approval.
Teriyaki to come. I think it would be a nice change.
I mean, I tried inviting him. He doesn't seem to be joining.
He's on the way. I think he's gonna. I think he's just joining the Discord server. But Fluffy was telling me the recap of the first game, and then he disappeared.
Yeah, he told me he needed to go, so he left.
Okay, recap me, guys. What's been happening?
We had a really long, drawn-out game because Inviktus Corp had like crazy defense at the base. But it was mostly to the side of Godvalley because in 23 minutes they only had gotten one turret off of Godvalley. But anyway, they kind of won because Jinwoo did a backdoor and was making like some really good plays, and Shady as well. Like, yeah, it was a really good match though. You should really go back and watch the stream.
Yeah,
I got a question. Does it really qualify as a backdoor if you're attacking the torrent while everybody's there? Does it really qualify?
Most of them were actually in that
Like,
team
they were
fight.
there.
Lord.
Okay, 3 of them were there. I know Xavier was there, and I know was it Lunax was also there. There was one person not there, so doesn't dude just basically went into the front door, went into the kitchen, took out the food, and just left. That's a boss move from him, bro. But yeah, that was that game. Not really a lot of highlights though.
Okay.
Not really a lot of highlights.
Are we able to start now? Or
Yeah, I might as well tell Teriyaki it's too late. Let's give him 1 minute, guys.
Shady's like, oh my god, Pookie Sep.
Yes.
Yes, Pookie.
Shady is in fact my Pookie.
Yeah, exactly. Tell them it's not me, it's Shady. Shady is
No, you're my girlfriend, and Shady's my Pookie.
I'm not. Okay. Anyway, Amy's like, oh, I thought I wanted.
I think I'm just gonna tell Teriyaki now that we're gonna just go. All right, let's start this up.
Okay, and I am going to be pressing start.
Your team is banning.
Okay, going straight into the second match. I wonder if we're actually going to be seeing a comeback or we're going to see a clean sweep. Okay, we see Inviktus Corp does end up banning out that Marcus. I mean, he was a bit of a problem for them the last game. And Godvalley bounced the CC, which I do admit was also quite a problem for them the last match. Vendetta on that CC was doing so much damage and just not dying for some reason.
Yeah. He was carrying, kinda. Yeah, he was carrying, especially in the early game.
He
In
was,
the mid game and a few sprinkles in the late game. He was carrying Inviktus Corp, and was one of the reasons why Godvalley couldn't end that game as early as they would have liked to.
We see Inviktus Corp banning out that Minotaur. I feel like they should have maybe, banned out something like Benedetta or, something. Oh, this is kind of disrespectful to Jinwoo and to Super Shady. They didn't ban out their heroes. Okay, but anyway, we see the Borg ban coming in from the side of Godvalley. And I do admit, the Borg and the CC together, that combination was really tough for them to deal with.
I wouldn't say necessarily the X-Borg, more the CC. I
Yeah,
think yeah,
it's
the
more the
CC.
CC, but then the combination of the both at the same time was a bit difficult.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll see High End take out the Tig. I don't know about taking out the Tig so early, especially with the Dig still open. But Super Shady decides to lock down this Ruby, a really, really good pick, meta pick. But that was before the patch. I haven't played any games after the patch, so if anybody knows anything different, don't bite me. I'm just going off my information. But Tony does pick out this Akai. We haven't really seen Panda being used in the jungle a lot, but the heavy spin, still a very useful ult. So we'll see how that plays out, especially with the Tigreal with the implosion. So it'll be interesting to see how this match plays out. But now to the pick, or now towards
Oh my
Invictus
god.
Corp, they decide to take that vendetta.
We
And
know Seppi is super
I
excited.
know Sippy is
Hell
He's
yeah.
excited with
super
me because of that
excited
pick.
because his hero is being played. Oh my god.
Yes,
I'm a
Okay,
big
yeah,
Sippy
fan.
has an
sure.
unhealthy relationship with the joy, and seeing it picked out just got him excited at the moment.
I'm a
I,
little
I'm
I
sure
love
sad.
how
Sippy
he
has
describes it
tissue
as
and a few.
unhealthy.
Yeah.
Sippy, I'm sure
Yeah.
you got lotion and tissue near you. Just don't use it. We're casting, my G.
Okay, okay. But anyway, I was just saying
I
that
had to go there. I had to go there. But the
What?
Nana,
Yeah, I'm confused.
Tonglish does
Gary's
pick
not
out
letting me
this
go.
Nana in response to the Chang. But in the meantime, the second phase ban, they do decide to ban out this carry. What was on the carry last game? I think it was two.
It was
Yeah, it was
Godvalley.
two. So they banning out their own marksman, kinda. But I can understand
Uh,
why, especially with like an Arkai jungle. So having somebody that can shred through tanks is not necessarily something they would want. But that's their ban. And to the side of Invictus Corp, they do decide to ban out this Diggy, something that I thought they would have done in the first phase, especially since they went with the Tigreal, but they ban it out now. Yeah, I don't know why. It's okay. I thought, or maybe God Valley used this Ruby as like a flex pick. It was gonna go to the EXP. It was still gonna be flexed to the roam, but because of it, they decided to take it to the EXP. But now Invictus Corp pick out this air though. What the patch? I was hoping Fluffy could tell me, how some of these marksmen are affected with the new patch. Do you guys know?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry
Stephanie, are you
about
okay?
that. Yeah, I mean, the marksmans right now, they scale a lot better right now because of the changes to attack moving in the way that you attack move. It's a bit more smooth, so your positioning improves. However, the laning stage between all marksmen in general is a bit worse because they are lower on HP. And attack speed items in the early game, they don't give as much attack speed. So just the early game a bit weaker, and later games a lot stronger.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how Cloud does it, especially because I do play a bit of Cloud myself. So I'm kind of interested to see how the Cloud performs in the early game as well as the mid game. But I want to see the smooth transition that everybody's talking about.
Mhm.
But these are the picks for now. Vendetta on this Joy EXP. Oh, I forgot. I thought it was gonna go to the jungle. I don't know why, but it's Joy in the EXP. Slim Shady on this Chang'e in the mid lane. Bakugan on this Melissa with the Inspire Tigreal High End going on the roam.
Did you
And
just say
Barats for
Bakugan?
Mystic.
You
Yeah,
said
I don't know. I don't know how to
Bakugan?
pronounce his name. I heard Seppi say
But
it like that,
Definitely
so I'm
not
like, alright, I'm flowing with it.
Bakugan. Isn't
I'm
anyway,
flowing.
Bakugan some sort
let's
of anime?
let's ask Samara real quick what our predictions are before we get too deep into it.
You never really let
Okay.
me introduce
So
everybody.
in
You guys,
I
this is
mean,
why
in
I don't
terms
like
of
casting
the
with this
draft,
couple, man. But yeah, Samara,
what
what are your thoughts?
okay, anyway. So I think this time Invictus Corp, they have quite a good draft. I mean, with the set potential that's actually coming in from that Tig, the damage that will be coming in from that Melissa, that Joy, and that Changi, and Barat's in the jungle, I think they have a really good draft. But, the Tig is going to be countered by that Nana. And on the side of God Valley, they also have quite a lot of damage and they have CC. So I think it might be able to go either way. So it'll be up to, the actual synergy that the teams have, and the execution of these heroes. So I'm not gonna pick.
True that.
Can I be biased though?
So can you be your usual self? Is what I'm getting from the question.
Okay,
So
anyway,
go
that
ahead.
was funny. If I'm gonna be biased, I'm gonna say that Godvalley is gonna win this.
All right, well, I guess that's my cue to come in with that heavy spin already. It's pretty early for a level 4 to come out. It's going to be blowing up this dinosaur straight into under the tower. It's already a great start coming in from Godvalley. All right, I just want to hear your quick prediction for the game as well, Ari, before we get more into this game.
Yeah, man, dinosaurs are extinct, but Godvalley doesn't care as they take it down. So it's quite a shame what we're seeing right now. But yeah, in terms of my, I'm still kind of interested in seeing how this Claude performs. I think that's my go-to if I'll side towards Inviktus Corp or Godvalley. But high end taken really, really low. I thought this might be a kill. Oh, okay. Tony did manage to get the red tree and the turtle on there. Mystic in a very bad position. Daytona's welcome is used by him, but does him no good. Vendetta as well is in a very bad position. Does use the vengeance to protect himself from that damage and does survive. In the meantime, Tony not only decides to take the turtle, but it seems as though an invade onto the red buff is something that he would prefer, and he does.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'll kind of side with Samar in saying that I prefer Godvalley's draft here.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were already saying that while we were halfway through the game here. Like, damn, they're already winning this early game pretty hard, I'm pretty sure. And as well as the fact that you were pointing out that the dinosaurs are, in fact, extinct. Sorry, not instinct. Because this dinosaur is 0 and 2 right now already. And 3 minutes
both kills, man. It's not looking good for Mystic at the moment. But Super Shady in a very bad position. Daytona's welcome does come out, as well as the Chang'u ult. But Bakugan or Byakugan or Power Rangers, whatever the name is, does get the kill on for Inviktus Corp.
Bakudan with like a D, not a G.
Ooh, bot lane though.
What she said, I guess. What she said, I guess, but also in the bot lane, that Joy versus Yuzong combination. Oh, okay, my bad.
Who did that? That wasn't me.
Not me.
Okay.
It wasn't me either. I'm just watching.
Okay. Well, Beast was unfortunately managed to pause in the middle of a team fight. We're gonna see that. Oh, the Blazing Duet is doing quite a lot of damage here. Super Shady and Tom B. I don't think I've ever seen this Tom B before.
That was a 4 for nothing trade.
Yeah, that was. Is that Tom B or Tomb?
Tomb. I think it's Tomb. I don't know.
I like the sound of Tom B, so I'm gonna go with Tom B.
No, I like the sound of Tomb.
It's like
Tomb sounds mysterious and Egyptian. I don't know.
Nah, it sounds more like an American rock star, Mr. Tom B. Anyway, we're going to see the turtle going to be taken down here by Tony once again. It's going to be a big lead when it comes to this game. We're already seeing 4,000 gold lead between the two teams, as well as a big jungle level difference. You got this level 8 panda versus this level 6 dinosaur. So it's not looking good for the side of Inviktus Corp. Something I did want to talk about though is that the Joy XP lane, I'm not a big fan of it these days. I feel like it does a lot better in the jungle just because of the clearing speed is being buffed. Yeah. I'm also not a fan of it into the Yuzhong. As you can see right now, the electrifying beats are just tickling Jinwoo. They're going to see the petrify coming out as well, though. The shot residue, it's going to be enough to maybe take her down. It will be. Jinwoo gets another kill onto this electric rat. Excuse me, that's the first kill, though. But still, I mean, he's dominating that lane.
What? Oh, okay, you mean this first. Okay, that was very confusing right there. But it seems as though a lot of focus in this game is on the top lane. So marksmen are the focus. Oh, high end with the super implosion, and followed up by Bakugan. But Tomb does use that that blazing duet. Does use that blazing duet and did manage to get the kill onto Bakugan. In the meantime, I think it was the arm offended used. It was used on Mystic, and Mystic was killed as well. So that is a 4 for nothing.
I've heard you say like
Maybe I'm a bit
four
bad with
different
maths.
names for this thing, dude.
Sorry?
I've heard you say like 4 different names for this guy, dude.
Hey, bro, it is what it is at the moment. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, a big I'm offended coming out from Super Shady. They did manage to get a kill onto high end. Bakugan does. Yeah, I really. Maybe you gotta take over. I'll just be a backline so Samara doesn't get angry.
No, it's okay. We're gonna see the heavy spin coming in onto Bakugan. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's gonna get taken down by Tom B. As now they may be looking into go for the mid tower. Maybe not so. Okay, Beast. I don't know.
Oh my god, that was not me, I swear.
Okay, I think we have I think we got an imposter in the spectators.
Yeah.
It's not me though.
Is he not in the lobby?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
just take over.
I'm watching the game from one phone, and I have one phone in my hand which I'm casting from, but I can't touch the pause button because it's far away. But anyway.
Oh,
I'm using the mic. My phone is not even near me.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, Beast opened the stream, like transitioned to the stream so that we can't see the lobby. So unfortunately, we don't know who this imposter is. Maybe they're giving positions away to Godvalley. We'll have to see. The Highness getting gone on by the Millennium, blown up by Tokolosh. As now Bakugan maybe wants to fight a little bit here onto Super Shady, but he is so tanky. He's just going to be able to walk it off. And now Bakugan needs to sort of get it back. As Tony wrapping it onto the back here. Maybe use the heavy spin to push him back. Yes, he will. But there's the go away is not going to be effective enough. But okay, Den is welcome. I'm not sure it's going to be enough though. It does turn him up. But the rest of Godvalley are there to clean up the fight as Tom B going to chew through his HP. And Slim Shady will be next to follow in that big team fight coming in from Godvalley.
Super Shady is a menace right now with those I'm offended ults, man. The way he's timing them is absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Melina is annoying. I'm not gonna lie, Melina is annoying. Did you see that when Vendetta tried to attack?
Oh yeah, the Melina, yeah.
I mean, that's gotta be the most annoying second skill.
Oh no, we're gonna see a failed inversion coming in from Highness. It's gonna backfire here as the Shower Residue cleans him up from the Black Dragon. Super Shady looking for the other fed with the flicker. Brings that marksman straight into the grips once again of Godvalley. We're maybe gonna see the Electrify beat, maybe finally taking out Super Shady, but even with the vengeance, he gets blown up completely. I mean, they have to output a ridiculous amount of damage to chew through Joy's armor during that ulti. Like, that proves how far ahead Godvalley is right now. About almost a 12,000 gold lead. In fact, it is a 12,000.
Insane. It is a 12,000 gold lead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you guys were watching in the first game, but this seems to be...
No, in the first game, it was like... You should have seen the first game, not gonna lie.
You know what? I think the first game is just Godvalley had the skills and the timing. It's just they were paying a bit too much respect to Inviktus Corp. So now they're being a hell of a lot more aggressive, especially if you look at how the sequence has been going. Especially like after taking the first turbo, they invade, which was not something they did in the last game. So I think this game they're like, nah, I don't think they're that dangerous. Let's just be aggressive, and this is the result.
Mm-hmm. That's Tom B looking for the angle coming in onto this fight here. We've got Super Shady on the front line.
Or the real Slim Shady, as we like to call him now.
No, that would go to Slim Shady the Changi, I think.
No. That's a fake Slim Shady. The real Slim Shady stood up last match.
Oh, right, okay. Unfortunately, Melissa only has just half the Trinity here, so not being able to sort of output that as much damage as she wants to. Jinwoo going in with the Black Dragon form, though, onto Vendetta. He's going to have 3 charges. He's gonna go in with the electrifying beats. Although he's taking so much damage, man. He just has to immediately retreat out of here. As we're gonna see Tony, a bit of a weird heavy spin coming in here, taking a lot of tower shots. But Wilt managed to live through it. We're going to see the implosion play. It will be out here, but it's not able to push itself into the team. As now, the team just has to watch as the rest of them are going to get blown up. The Blazing Duet as well on the back lines. It's going to blow up this Vendetta. And I feel like the base is wide open. Tom B should be able to just sort of end the game as Bakugan is not going to be able to do it.
Bakugan.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
This is like super one-sided. What?
Your Bakugan is gone, so it's fine. Hey,
Bakugan.
No. It's back. Wait, it's a go.
You know, this
I don't know why it
reminds me of back in my
is what
junior school days. You know,
I
Sorry, what
don't know if it's a male or female, so I'm just saying I don't know what it is.
But anyway, this reminds me of my days back in primary school when we all brought our Bakugans to the playing field, and the rules of Bakugan, is you have to roll the ball onto the gate card in order for the ball to open. Yeah, Inviktus Corp, they rolled their ball and it missed the gate card.
Unfortunately,
hey, Shady's kind of showing. Or rather, Seppi kind of showing how ancient he is, man. What the heck are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I also remember that, but like, I'm more ancient.
I remember Bakugan the thingy, but I don't remember what he's talking about. Oh, wait, Seppi, don't tell me you're one of those anime fans that like to cosplay and them.
If I had the money to, I probably would cosplay.
I know. I just knew it. It's fine. I still respect you, though. It's fine.
Okay. We got
haven't lost all respect.
We've got some culture hate from your boy Avery here.
No. I'm an anime fan. I'm just not a weeb or an otaku. I hate you guys. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I hate you guys.
I mean, I love anime. I think it's the only thing that I actually watch.
I remember the times when it was just us anime fans just watching the shows, enjoying it. Not anything weird, especially the Attack on Titan fans. Like, we used to be, especially around season 2 when it came out, we used to be the best anime fandom. We were quiet, we were simplified. All you weebs coming in, all of a sudden we're the most toxic. Like, how the heck that came about? Do you know what I mean? That's why I hate you guys.
Well, thank you for that unhinged rant. Anyway, well, let's think about back into the game here. Cultures aside,
what game?
One thing is for certain is that Inviktus Corp is out of the tournament, and 1v9, aka Godvalley, will proceed. I believe this is the upper bracket.
No, this is the lower bracket. So they are going to proceed to the finals of the lower bracket, which would be tomorrow. So they're going to be facing MCF.
Okay, the stream snipers themselves. We'll have to see how they fare up against.
Yeah, GG's to
GG's
to them.
But yeah.
Wait, why are you saying GG's? The match hasn't even played. Wow, it's scripted. Samara's just revealed. It's scripted. She already knows the result right now. It's scripted. Dang, that's crazy.
What? No, I might be. I may or may not be rigging the match by providing incentives to people who get MVPs.
Whoa, incentives!
What?
What are you talking about?
Oh my god! I didn't know we were going this direction. Listen. Well, let's get some final thoughts before we head off the stream. This is becoming a bit too.
What?
Too great for comfort. Anyway, yeah. I mean, that last match was a clear wipe. Like I did say at the beginning, I do think that Godvalley is just going to have a clean sweep, and it's going to be 2-0. And of course, that is what happened. And I was a bit biased when I said that, but not super biased. So yeah, I mean, there's not much that Invictus Corp could really do because the Tig did try to make sets, but he got cancelled out really bad by that Nana, and also that Ruby just doing so much of CC, and providing good sets for a team. And yeah, so I don't really think they were able to contend with this draft. So yeah, I mean, they did try though. So GG's to them, and GG's of course to Godvalley. You put up a really, really good match, and I'm super excited to see what you have for us in the future. So over to you, Avery, for your thoughts on the match.
Yeah, and I'm actually kind of surprised at how aggressive Godvalley were in that game. I kind of mentioned this a lot earlier, but based on the first game, I thought they would have been a lot more passive. It would have been back and forth, especially with the drafts they picked out. But as soon as they got that first kill onto Barats, I forget who was playing the Barats, but
Mystic.
as soon as they got that first kill, Mystic, thank you. As soon as they got that first kill, they just started to pound on it. They immediately went on to get the first turtle, then an invade, a second kill on the Barats as well. So that for me kind of cemented the game, because I think a lot of what happens in the game is just managing the early game. If you can manage the early game and you know your macros and macros, the late game is a lot easier to play. But the early game, well played to them, and GG.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If anyone is still here after hearing some questionable conversations, just the last shout out to Con and to Gon.
I forgot to say GG's to Con and GG's to Gon. That's like my thing. I think I got carried away with other stuff. I forgot that.
Who's gone? And
we don't know either. We don't know either. Anyway,
let me not bring up old things. But wait, wouldn't you guys find it funny if Beast actually turned off the stream and we're just talking, thinking there's people?
That would be pretty hilarious.
I feel like that's something he would do. I don't trust Guy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't trust Guy. I feel like that's something he would do.
Anyway, Beast. I think we can wrap it up